Sweet. Yep. Now, are you coaching boys or girls? Both? And so how many coaches say, hey guys, bring it in, guys? That's not inclusive. That's not inclusive. I made that change in my coaching about 3 years ago. It's a hard change to make. Yeah. But if you can do that and just, all right, boys and girls, all right, it's so much better. And now when I say guys to a group of girls, it feels a little weird. Although they'll usually be the first to be like, it's okay, whatever, like, big deal. You know, and I was like that as a player, big deal. So, and then I think it's big to, if you can, hopefully you're not always rushing out after practice or arriving right when practice starts or doing both, right? So if you can make yourself available, especially at the beginning of the year, before and after practice, right? Now we're going to strengthen the connection. So that was your first week or two right there. I'm sorry? Yeah. Okay.
It's very important and should be considered because some of the time those kids are adults in your big teams have problems and you are that person that they trust. And you are that person who is always there and they see you differently from the environment, from the relationship they are coming from. And there are times when they unleash and just meet someone and that like 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you spend talking to that person can make a big difference in your life. So it is very important. And you must be very observant because this child comes to you every day and she's a happy go lucky and this evening she comes and she walks and she already know and kick her foot and you know that something is wrong, that you can't have a personality and you have to be that one to seek and find out what is wrong because you know that is very important.
Yeah, you got rushed over it too quickly. Thank you for
they look up to us a lot too. Trust me. You see what we tell them? It's like when they go home and say mommy might have say an acid drink or something, some acid drink at home. And coach said, mommy, coach said no acid drink, you know? And you're a parent called coach, you know? So they're listening to us more than a lot more, well, maybe not more, but a lot of those stuff. They're listening to us a lot and taking moderated in them, and you know, it's like their guide, you know?
Yeah.
How
many of you have ever like told the player something and then the parents come and said, I told them that, and now suddenly they're doing it because you said it? Like I tell my player, you need to eat some pasta the night before a meal, you know, 2 nights before. I've been telling her to eat pasta for years. And she doesn't want it. Now you tell her, and yeah. Yep. So once we've gotten that basic connection, now you want to strengthen it in those next about 2 weeks after, you know. And you're going to strengthen it by being consistent. Like you said, if you were trying to meet and be that open coach, don't then suddenly not be available, right? Continuing to be that person. And then you want a goal set, all right? So this right here, you can actually do that if you want. I work with a program and we have nutrition goals because the nutrition, we give them a full curriculum where every single game has nutrition themed into it. So they're learning that day about grains and rice, you know. So we actually, I will set with the kids, you know, nutrition goals, maybe more vegetables or an apple a day, or we set soccer goals or fitness goals. So that's where you really can, in helping the kids goal set, that can be the really powerful place for you to strengthen your connection, right? That's where you can get personal with them. Can somebody give us an example of either a soccer goal, nutrition goal, or fitness goal that you might set with your kid? A soccer goal,
you know,
or anyone you want. I'm sorry.
That's really setting up a goal, but this could be at the front also because when Coach Andrew was talking earlier about the extrinsic and intrinsic motivation, you could use that as the first when you get into know them. What are your goals? What do you hope to achieve through this? And then you integrate their goal and what you want to achieve. So you'll build on it straight towards it wouldn't be a short something or this stage per se. So your goal, your forward, your goal is to score this amount of goal. And then you introduce them certain things. So talk about nutrition, so you have to eat this particular way. So try to get an apple a day or a banana or something like that. So you integrate things step by step. So it's not really stage by stage per se. Straight forward.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it sounds like you're talking about. Did I hear you correctly in that you're talking about making goals and then having the team code change to those goals, or did I mishear you? Okay.
I'm a step up because you're going based off a stage of the foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying
we're only in week 2 right now.
Yes, I'm saying this could be
2 or 3.
I'm saying this stage right here. It could be integrated with the first one.
Yeah.
That's what I was based on.
Okay. I mean, you can think of it. It pretty much is what, I get what you're saying. I'm looking at it as it kind of is. If in week 1 I do that, I get you. All right, but what is a soccer goal?
Soccer goal, coming from what you said originally, you say you played for a team who had a culture of excellence, but it wasn't always about winning.
Mm-hmm.
The soccer goal could be you always want to make sure that they leave everything on the field. They give you 100% at all times. So whether you lose, it don't really matter as long as you go and play your best football. It doesn't mean that's secondary.
I like that, but that's not the type of goal that you're going to be able to check in with them on. You know, we want something that's a little bit. When we say SMART goals, one of them is it being measurable. Yes.
For fitness goals, I would say, okay, the entire team needs to be able to run 3 laps in 5 minutes.
Okay.
This is a fitness goal.
Right. You can have that goal. Right.
Then you have work to do. So, or maybe being able to do push-ups or I don't know how much weight you can lift. I mean,
And the only thing is, it should be an individual goal. We wouldn't make it for everybody. So that's where it gets to be personalized.
What level you are, because persons coming into, let's say, a school will be on different levels. I've seen a 5-year-old who is as strong as an 8-year-old. So the personal level is also very important. Just setting fitness goals so everyone can kind of get to a similar level.
But that was a perfect goal right there. I want to be able to do 3 laps in 5 minutes. Right? That's measurable. You can reassess it and change the goal if you need to. What's a soccer goal?
10 caps in 5 games.
Huh? 10 goals in 5 games? And that's why I asked, because there are different kinds of goals with, we can go, that's more of an outcome goal, all right? And sometimes with outcome goals, you don't have any control in that, right? So we can have performance goals, and those performance goals, team goals. So your performance goal, we can give an example, tweak it a little bit for a soccer goal you would have with your kid.
Every match that we played last season, we can see a goal. But we're winning games, so for this season, our soccer goal is to keep as many clean sheets as possible.
Okay. Well, we're still thinking on a team level, and right now I'm trying to intentionally build a relationship with this one player here. Think about the different skills that your players have, right? I have one player that looks like this, plays like this. My goal's with them, versus another player who, maybe this player has a certain touch. Their touch is good, their touch isn't. What kind of goals?
So I say controlling before you bring to the touching skill. I'm a person who doesn't control the ball close to my feet. So my goal for this year is to try and get more close control. I'm that person.
So better first touch.
I'm that person who hits the ball properly because I might close my eyes at the last minute. So I need to start moving my eyes and getting better end of the ball. Where do I keep the ball with farther out? Those are personal goals for me for a player.
All right.
Win a trophy.
Learn how to head a ball, win more of my 50-50 balls. Right. Okay. Yeah. And actually, and I don't want to discourage the scoring goals one because, and you can go and then take that to, all right, why aren't you scoring goals? Is it that you're not in the right position, or is it that your strike is off? Can you not kick with your left foot? So then you take you find what'll help them to score more goals, and then have that be, their personal goal. All right. So it's really important that you try to make those individualized and vary per player.
Nutrition goals and fitness goals can sneak in the football now where a player goes off injured. When they come back, they have their own set of training to do because they have their own personal goal to get back into the first team or to whatever. So they're doing it now overseas and with families. Personal goals, nutrition goals for players to get them right up to the level that they're supposed to.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, when I played pro, our coach gave us a sheet. She made it optional, but she said, you can give this to me every week if you have your goals per week. So some weeks, more motivated. Hey, I need some focus. Filled out the goal sheet, gave it to coach. But it was, it was key in helping again on any level, whether you're working with, but especially when you're talking 6 to 12-year-olds. All right. So, like we said, here's a couple of great goals that you could set with them. I'm going to beat it to the push. All right. So now, in sustaining the connection with the team. All right. There are inherent life skills and values taught through soccer, taught through football. Teamwork, effort, sportsmanship, commitment, patience, resilience, positive self-talk, and more. At this point in your season, you have the opportunity to make a lasting impact on your players' lives as players begin to develop life skills on the field. Label them and encourage players to utilize those life skills off the field to improve their everyday life. So this is where basically you're, all these values, you're just staying connected with them. You're checking in. You're, like you said, maybe in school, around time of report cards, going to check. Different things that let them know that you care and that you're still watching. And then at the end, honor the connection. How many people do something at the end of the year? Like a team party. Yeah, what do you do?
We normally ensure that we have a get together.
What kind? Like just players, parents, or who?
Players, parents, coaches, get together, we eat food. And
so it's like a club thing? Okay. Yeah. Yep. I would have we always had banquets, and our coach would even write a poem for all the seniors, and it was really funny and cool, but that type of thing, it honors the connection that you've had, all right? And, yes?
One situation that I have at my school, high school, was with outgoing players.
Mm-hmm.
We have like a game plan for this, but like with outgoing players now, we always blow up the team pictures. It's in a frame, so all outgoing players will get that at the end of the season or at the end of that certain.
Yeah, the last home game they sometimes do flowers to make it senior night.
Right.
Yeah, big old pictures, posters of them. Yeah, those are all things that are key. Anything else? All right, so you have to think, why do we want to honor the connection now? Why? What's one unique thing in terms of working with kids? All right, we're talking about seniors in high school, but with kids, why is it important to honor the connection, so to speak? What are we doing in that last bit? Huh?
I think you're rewarding them for their efforts and they don't move on to something they don't like and stuff.
And that's now the last game that they were a part of something.
Alright.
One of the things too is that if it's a troubled kid or an abused kid you made a connection with, you have to ensure the connection sense of that trust. That child would also always have that mentor to look up to.
All right.
So when yes, I can walk the straight and narrow knowledge that somebody to reconnect with. If so be the case, it should fall back down or whatever.
Yeah, you just made a relationship with a bunch of kids, and some of them, you know, you have to give them some sense of closure, right? You let them know that you're going to be there when you're going to see each other again. You know, that's really important. Maybe with some kids, you'll have to check in on them over the off season, but honoring the connection and doing that for the sake of making sure the kids leave on a positive note, you know, no anxiety is key.
So I always say that movies always mean that you act, but you always have a finishing point. When you act, you just finish the movie, just end, and that's it. But when you kind of seem to do this, is like you're showing them it's not a movie, it's not anything to act on. It's real.
All right.
What we did over the season, it's just real, and we can actually this forever. So it's not an acting. Yes, Jen's family.
Yeah.
I think that closure part is sometimes we take it for granted. At my school, we tend to have like a graduation for the persons who are part of the team. They tend to look forward to that. They are recognized in front of their peers and parents. And I remember one year I didn't get to attend the graduation, and when one boy came back and said, "Sir, you never gave me the trophy. The teacher gave me the trophy." They weren't looking forward to the teacher giving them the trophy. They wanted me to hand it over. But I was there every year, you know, but I didn't make it that year. And I often said to people as well, our impact is far-reaching. We more lives, and sometimes we are not aware, and sometimes we take it for granted because we are accustomed to doing things over and over and over. And some of life's biggest lessons are not taught in the classroom. A boy will never forget his or girl without her first game. That is a life lesson. And when you can include other things, teach them other things, you will have a big impact on their lives. And as coaches, don't forget that. And because we're doing so many times over and over, we tend to, you know, take it for granted. So that closure part, very, very important. Because it's as if you're saying, all right, I've brought it at this stage. You are able to go on now. So you're sending them right on their way. Right.
What's another way that we could, if let's say for one reason or another, scheduling or finances, whatever, you just aren't able to do an end of the year banquet or party. What's another way you can honor the connection, so to speak? Make sure that you get this closure piece. Because it's possible.
Something that I have done, which is probably generating over the season to culminate at the end, is encouraging the players to find a positive attribute about the teammate. They put them in the center and just encourage them and just say something positive to her. Today was a great day, you did excellent, but you get to have a look at everybody at the end of the season. You can get them to just top it off by just saying, you know, everybody says something in the station, so they feel built up and they're coming out 15 different people saying, I love your effort, I love your commitment, you know, those whatever. They create a culture happening with the kids being able to express themselves. Doesn't mean that there is not negative, but you get them to find the one thing, right? I don't like Stacey, but the one thing I can say is she likes to talk a lot. Whatever, but if it's that for them, you know, it does. So that's one thing that I've done.
Yeah, and Anybody else have an idea?
Something like that, like a final team meeting.
Okay.
A final team meeting, and just based on what happened during the season with those personal goals and things like that. And you as the coach now, you're saying to the child, you're giving them that final feedback. You see, you have done it. You have reached here. You have attained this, or
Right.
and just keep
It's
it
like a
positive.
motivational team debrief.
Yes, and then just go and then go, because as they said, the finances might not be there, but this now, the fact that you are there with them in this final meeting and speaking to them about what they have achieved for the season and being positive about it, they will feel better about themselves.
Right. And that's slightly different than Andre's in that sounds like it's not as individual, right? Whereas on yours, everyone gets that individual piece. So, but you basically hit on it is, you use your last few practices. It could be something as simple as, if I know I only have 3 or 4 practices left as we're, scrimmages going on or whatever. Hey, Billy, come over here. What are you going to do in the summer? Blah, 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 blah. And I've gone and had now a one-on-one time, individual, check-in, check-out. All right, you know what I mean? So when our season ends, that basically served as us honoring the connection. And I kind of like the idea of doing all 3, if you can't do the banquet. Let's move on. Everybody comfortable with all that? Yeah. How about we take a really 1-minute break? 1 to 2-minute break? And we just got a little bit more. 30 seconds.